So lower or plain course of a river. Here river is heavy with debris because as it travels more distance in the mountain course and also in the middle course, as vertical corrosion and lateral corrosion exist, and it takes covers so much soils is that river is heavy with debris. And in this lower course what happens is it's a deposition, or when you look at it, river will be flowing something like this, and during floods river will be overflowing this area such that the materials in this water will be deposited in the plain and it will form a flood plain. So this is called this is the main function, deposition, that is being carried out in this plain course. And here what happens is when river flows, usually on the sides of this river, these two areas, materials are being deposited and forms a structure called a levee. And because of this structure, we are able to control this flood up to a limit. And artificially we are making embankments in this on this levee such that we are able to control this flood even more. But the problem is when this artificial embankment is unable to hold this water, more water will be overflowing because of this disruption of this artificial embankment, and damages will be more. And so as time proceeds, each time at a particular season there will be flood, and during that flood a particular layer of material will be deposited, and as time proceeds this plain will be rising its level. The level of this plain will be rising. And now, so it gives a certain feature called floodplain. So floodplain is rich with alluvium, and usually these floodplains are used for agriculture and all. Then comes Oxbow Lake. Here what happens is in the lower course or in the plain course, the river swings because of this irregularities in ground, and here water, when it flows to this direction, it will be hitting this bank with a high force. Because of that, erosion will be taking place. Similarly, when the water reaches here also erosion will be taking place, and at a time these two parts will be joining each other, so that now river is able to flow in a straight line. So river is able to flow in a straight line, and this portion separates out and we get a Oxbow Lake. During course of time this Oxbow Lake may dry up. So then comes delta. When we look here, so river will be flowing in this direction, and this is let us say this is the mountain course. Then after that comes the floodplain. Then after that region, when river enters into sea, so much of the silt which is not deposited in the middle plain will be deposited in this mouth, and we are getting this delta. And this delta will be first in the initial phase. River will be entering this sea. This is the sea part, and some part of the silt will be accumulating in this river. But because of this accumulation, river may not be able to enter into this sea easily, so that it forms distributaries. So by formation of the distributaries, so several fan-like structures are formed, and now the river is able to enter into the sea. So distributaries and deltas are one of the main features that can be seen in this lower plain. So in the lower plain, when we are looking at the river in the lower plain, this river will be heavy with debris, and deposition is the major work taking place here. Because of this deposition, floodplains are mainly formed, and floodplains, by the formation of floodplain, because of the deposition in the sideways levee, a structure called a levee is formed, and on which artificial embankments are made to control the flood. And then comes the Oxbow Lake. Oxbow Lake is because of the erosion in this meander. So these two junctions, these two parts will be joined, and because of that, now the river takes a straight direction, and this part will be separated out to give a U-shaped structure, and we can call that Oxbow Lake. Sometimes we call it as a lake. Now deltas are formed because of the deposition of the particles, and because of that a fan-like structure is formed, and we can see delta, the alluvial deposit and distributors in the lower course. That's all about our first lake.